Good evening, Facebook. My name is Marvin Tidwell, and the title of this video is Fathers, We Need to Tighten Up and Take Our Rightful Place in Our Children's Lives. I know quite often relationships don't work out, and these things happen, but the kids, they didn't ask to be here. So if you're a father, particularly to a young boy, a young man, particularly between the ages of 8 and 18, our sons are very vulnerable right now to the streets and to the law enforcement system. They have already enacted a plan to take kids, particularly black males, straight from the school into prison. And they do this by constantly circling the neighborhoods, finding kids doing anything out of the ordinary, harassing them, taking them into custody, usually sometimes planting drugs on them, anything to get them locked up. Now, a lot of kids don't know any better because quite often they don't have their father there. Matter of fact, 70% of all households do not have a father in the household. So we're talking like 29% of the households in America got a father. The statistics for that is really ridiculous because when I was coming up in the 80s, the ratio was 60% of homes had fathers in it. Now, fast forward to 2015, they're saying 29% of the homes of all black African Americans have a father. Only 29%. So that means 70% of the homes out here don't have fathers. And this creates incredible problems for young black adults. You know, when I was coming up, I had a mother and father, and my father was really hard on me. And I thank him for it right now because I didn't get in trouble when I was young. None. You know, I graduated high school, I did what I had to do. But when I married my wife, and years later when we had children, sometimes our relationship got kind of rocky, but I stood in there with her, and we were married 24 years. Because I loved her, but because we had kids, and I wanted to make sure that they had a mother and a father. You know, the things that I am asking people to do is nothing that I didn't do, so I want to make this real clear and really quick. Fathers, if you have children, if you're not with the mother, please make time for the child, particularly for the boy. 2 times a week, maybe 45 minutes to an hour, 2 times a week, it's not going to kill you. It's not going to really take you away from what you're doing. If you have a son, try to give him that 2 days each week. If you're not with the mother, give that boy 2 days, if not 3. Give him an hour for 3 days a week. Listen to him. Talk to him. Whatever he's into, support it. There may be things about him that he's not aware of. For instance, say if your father or grandfather was really good at something, and your son, your 9-year-old son, has an inclination toward these same things, you can talk to him about that and say, you know what, your grandfather did that. That might be the move for you. There are things you can talk to your kid about. The main thing is listening to them, and making sure that they know that you care about them. That's the number one thing kids want to know. It's number one thing kids care about. They want to know that their parents care about them. And when you care about your kid, that love makes your self-esteem grows even higher. And you'll find you'll have less problem with your children. So once again, I like to say this to all fathers. If you're not with a baby mom, spend some time with these kids. Get to know these kids. Especially daughters. But I will say this once again. The most disposable human being in America right now is black males. Particularly the young. You notice they're going for our young. Policemen are shooting young blacks with no regard. They're locking up young blacks with no regard and trying as adults. And somewhere along the line, people are not talking about it. But one of the major reasons why this is happening in America right now is because the black fathers are not there for their kids like they're supposed to. I know a lot of them incarcerated. That's all the more reason why you gotta make sure your son doesn't get incarcerated. so he can be there for his kids. My name is Marvin Tidwell. My videos will enlighten, provoke thoughts, sometimes step on toes. But please tune into my YouTube channel, and I will go in on anyone who needs to be ran up on. That includes people like me. Matter of fact, I wish my son called me, but he don't need no money, so I ain't gonna hear from him this week. He's 19. But anyway, I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. If you like my video, you like the content, please subscribe and hit the like button for me. Pleasure's been mine. Thank you very much.